Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Joao Felix as Joao Felix is still pushing for a Barca move as the player have told George Mendes to facilitate the move before the summer comes to an end amid reports saying that he wants to terminate his contract at Atletico. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Ansu Fati, as Ansu Fati have said he does not want to leave Barca now, as opposed to reports yesterday. But if game time continues to be a burden, he might leave in January. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Every passing hour is imbued with an air of intrigue and also an air of uncertainty as the countdown of this transfer window comes so close. As speculation runs so rampant, FC Barcelona continues to be one of the hot topics on the market. After losing out on a potential Neymar return, as the Brazilian have finally signed for Al Hilal, links between Barca and a certain Joao Felix of Atletico continue to intensify. As previously reported, the failure to sign Neymar Jr. has opened the doors for the potential signing of Joao Felix. Now, according to Sport, Felix is desperate for Barcelona to succeed with the signing and get him to dress as a Barca player by the end of this summer transfer window. The Portuguese international is so adamant that if he leaves Atletico, he will only sign for Barcelona and nowhere else. And he's so prepared to take a chance up onto the final day of this market if that is what is required. The player's environment sent this message to the club's hierarchies after he had already publicly declared interest in joining Barcelona. However, for Xavi, Felix is not the priority at the moment, and he places emphasis on the club signing an attacking midfielder as well as a right back before shifting his focus towards the Portuguese international Joao Felix. So Felix's relationship with Diego Simeone has reached a point of no return actually, and there were uncomfortable moments during that game against Granada on Monday in Atletico's opener in La Liga. When the forward walked outside to do some warm up, the Atletico Madrid supporters booed him so badly and made it clear that they no longer wanted him to represent their batch. Joao Felix has been put up for sale by the club for many months now, but the player has been blocking many offers since he is fixated on playing for Barcelona. The Catalan Giants are in constant contact with the player's agent, George Mendes, who maintains excellent terms with Joan Laporta. But with more urgent matters to deal with right now in the market and the departures needed up front, this transfer saga is likely going to go right down to the wire. Of course, it will definitely go down to the wire from the look of things as Joao Felix is hell-bent on joining Barca according to multiple reports. Last month we saw Joao Felix having an interview where he publicly aired his mind, right? He spoke about his admiration for Barca, spoke about how he has always dreamed to play for Barca and he really wished to play there. And that was a direct message to Atletico saying that look, I want to leave. I want to leave right now. I'm not feeling happy. And Atletico Madrid did not take that lightly, right? As I said earlier, he was heavily booed by the supporters when Atletico played against Granada on Monday in their season opener. That was a clear message from the Atletico fans that they no longer needed him. And the player is happy about that because he doesn't want to stay there any longer. Diego Simeone and the player now have a very frosty relationship, right? The player doesn't want to be there. The summer window is soon coming to a close in about 2 weeks' time. Barcelona have been showing interest, but Xavi, still not a great admirer of the player. Laporta, Josh Mendes are in contact about a possible signing of Joao Felix, but as it stands right now, we need him. We need him definitely. After losing out on Neymar, Joao Felix was the alternative. And knowing fully well that we don't have forwards that can score goals, apart from Robert Lewandowski, it will be very important for us to go for Joao Felix. I definitely think that he is a great talent, and we shouldn't miss on that. Rather than Javi pushing for his attacking midfielder, where I don't know where is that one coming from, he should better go for the Joao Cancelo and the Joao Felix. And I think our transfer will be good. Will be good. That's just the two players that, for me, I believe that if Joao Cancelo comes, which from the reports that we have been getting, is looking like a possibility now, then we go for Joao Felix to strengthen that forward role as Dembele is no more there. I think it will be great. Joao Felix is a player who knows how to score goals. He's a very good. He has an eye for goal. He doesn't just do the assist or dribbler. He has an eye. He's a complete player, and I definitely think that we shouldn't miss on this opportunity. The player have opened up that he wants to join. So the only thing that can disturb Barca going for him might be the Javis insistence that they shouldn't go, or maybe the price tag that Atletico Madrid would slap on the player's head, because let's not forget he still has a long-term contract there at Atletico, which means that he might come with a heavy transfer fees. So let's see how far it will go, as they are saying that the player is even willing to wait till the last day of this window for Barca to make a move. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona's sticky financial state has put them at a crossroads. Why they are talented players residing in the ranks easily or easing the burden on the wage bill is deemed important to create leeway with financial fair play. As such, Barca are looking to offload some players from the ranks, and Ansu Fati has been one of those players who find himself facing uncertain future. Earlier today, it was reported that the youngster had decided to leave the club this summer after significant members of Barca hierarchy vouched for his sale. However, as per the latest update from Mundo Deportivo, Ansu has not asked anybody that he wants to leave at all. In fact, he wants to stay and fight for his place under Xavi Hernandez tutelage, while the report argues that Fati is hell-bent on succeeding at Barca. He has not completely closed the doors on a departure and will consider alternatives if his situation doesn't improve at all. As of today, Ansu wants to stay at Barca, but if his situation doesn't change for the better in the next few months, he would be open to leaving in January. Currently, Fati is struggling to acquire consistent game time and so risk being displaced in the pecking order by the likes of Ace Abde and Lamine Yamal. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.